Wow, so this came out of Rusty Boy, Tommy, huh? I mean, look, it's bent rod, and look at that. Probably out of focus, but man, that's completely shot.
Yep, so this is the hydraulic lifter and the push rod from the 4th cylinder.
Yeah.
And actually what's interesting is one is the intake, one is the exhaust. And essentially what has happened is the camshaft has worn down and we're not getting lubrication to the lifter and stuff like this happens. So it's kind of, we've got a band-aid on the engine right now. It's running well, but we don't know for how much longer.
So there are 2 possible fixes to this. Let me show you the issues with both of them. So let's go outside and we'll show them what the problems are.
Yep. Look, I got my Haynes manual.
You got your Haynes manual?
Yep, this was like $50 too or something. It was ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, well, we may have a chance to use that, but let us show you a solution to this problem. So we don't know if the engine is a 360 or a 390. In the Highboy, people always say it's got a 460 in it, but they don't because they only came with
360s
or the 390s.
No. 360 or 300s.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't get a 390 in a Highboy.
I thought it was a 360 and a 390.
Nope, no 390 option.
All right, so the solution to the problem is right here. Check it out. All right, that's the solution. This is the old Lincoln. It's a 76. What year is the Highboy?
74.
So it's 2 years older. But this is an old F250, and they did used to put the 460, which is in the Lincoln, into the Highboy.
Nope. In the 2-wheel drive F250, they put the 460.
All right, never mind. They used to put the 460 into the regular 2-wheel drive F250.
Yeah.
And the transmission in the Highboy?
I think it's a C4 automatic in this. It's a C6 automatic in the Lincoln. So it's a little bit more robust in the Lincoln. And I think this transmission's also not in perfect shape. So maybe a transmission swap is in order too.
So we have a bad transmission.
Well, it's not bad, it's just old.
And we have a bad engine. And there is a solution which is sitting right next to the Highboy, which is the old Lincoln Mark V. You want to lift it up and show it to him? Just give him a peek. Let's show him the peek of the front. It's all rusty. So Rusty Boy is rusty, but the Lincoln is also rusty. And see, there you go. Mark V. This was my dad's, your grandfather's car. We've been slowly trying to fix it.
Yep.
But we haven't really gotten very far because the problem is no matter what we do to it, we're going to end up upside down and underwater, basically. We could put $30,000 into the Lincoln and it would still be worth $10,000. Or we could take the engine out of Lincoln and put it into Highboy, Rusty Boy. The problem with that is it makes the Lincoln worthless.
Right. But the other thing too is these cars aren't really worth a whole lot as they are, especially in this condition.
But that's a matching numbers, all original.
It's
one owner car with only what? How many miles on it?
23,000 miles.
23,000 miles on it.
Comparable car in condition like this is worth like 2 or 3 probably. It's just not worth a whole lot, especially with the big rust holes and the whole front
end.
Yeah,
but you take the one thing that's valuable in it, which is the engine, and pull it out and put it in here. It's worth nothing.
Right. I understand that.
And this is kind of worth nothing anyway because it's pretty much the engine's worth nothing right now. So there is another choice we could do.
Okay.
Which is we could go take it to Jiffy Lube and put a little bit higher viscosity oil in there.
Okay.
Which Mr. Truck says should help the situation. It's a bigger band-aid on a problem, but it'll help a little bit. It may get you through the summer.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's $44 or $50.
Yeah.
Versus I don't know how many hours. We just did the engine swap on
Big Green.
Yeah, and it took 4 days. And $2,000 to pay Ted. And we don't. I travel so much because I'm always out there reviewing cars. And you're working here for the summer, but you're editing videos. So I think that taking this and getting the oil changed and putting a higher viscosity oil, plus there's parts of all kinds of internals that are floating around in this oil, right? I mean, it did shave that.
Yeah, it did shave that lifter down.
Yeah.
Well, I think long term what I want to do probably is pull this engine out, do a rebuild, put a new camshaft in it, go through the heads, new rings, things like that. I think long term that would be a really fun solution.
All right.
And really interesting. But I think for now we'll just go put the thicker oil so we can limp it along.
All right, let's go change the oil.
Okay. Look at this, I still have the original Ford key. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of original stuff on this truck. I wish the engine were original. Oh, the belt's going too.
That's okay.
Let's start up right away.
Yeah, right away. And look at our oil pressure. Pretty high.
Yeah. So what are you gonna put in there? What are you thinking?
Well, Kent recommended like a 50 weight oil.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe like a 10W50 would be the way to go.
Okay. 10W50.
Yep.
This summer, so it should warm up pretty quickly. But you're gonna have to let it warm up because that's pretty viscous oil in there.
Yeah.
And you want to put a zinc additive in there too?
Yeah, so on the internet, you guys have recommended a zinc additive really does help with these old FE engines.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good idea. Off we go.
Hey, check out all those old square bodies. You know, I do like those Dodge Charger police cars, Tommy.
Yeah, they're pretty menacing looking.
Yeah.
I like them in front of me, not behind me though.
Yeah, I like them in front of us too. Behind you, they get a little worrisome.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we've got the State Patrol headquarters right by our offices. So, I don't think Rusty Boy's gonna get stolen.
No. I don't think Rusty Boy would be stolen even if they weren't there.
Yeah, I think even if you left a key inside Rusty Boy and put a sign on Rusty Boy saying "Steal me,"
I wouldn't go that far, Dad.
you don't think that people would take advantage of it, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Check it out, dude. We are in the top-end Ranger XLT back in '74. This was it.
We've got carpet. We've got this nice cloth seat here. We've got our wood veneer. This is the top of the line air conditioning.
We've got a gas tank right behind our seats, so if you were smoking and there was a leak, kapow!
Bad place to be.
Yeah. Well, we are sitting up tall.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear a little bit of a knock.
Yeah, so that little knocking is the push rod pretty much crashing into the lifter, I think, without lubrication. So that's not a really good noise.
Yeah, that's not a good noise at all. So you think that putting zinc and heavier weight motor oil will fix that?
No. I mean, it's not going to fix it, but it might quiet it down a little bit.
All right, well, we can hear it.
It's fine.
Here, let me close the window so you guys can hear it. All right, here we go. All right, let me close this one too. Can you accelerate a little bit? I don't know if you can hear that, but that's not a good sound. Not a good sound.
It's fine.
Well, it's black as night, by the way.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen
This is our
again.
summer restoration that we just bought, so we
Oh,
got
nice. Oh, yeah.
like lip it through the first oil change.
Yeah, these things are nice trucks. My buddy up in Montana has I think it's a 74, just like this. It was blue.
Yeah.
And he's got like 46s on it, like a 6-inch lift, and he mud bogs it.
Wow.
Yeah, this is how high it came from the factory.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even lifted. That's how tall they were.
And he's got his 390 just fully built.
Does he?
Nice.
About 450
That's cool.
horsepower on the dyno.
And then I'm gonna need some basic information on the
Yeah, so remember the first monster truck was a Ford? It was based on this one, on the High Boy. So these were called High Boys, but Ford didn't call them High Boys. They just were nicknamed High Boys because they sat up so high from the factory.
Yeah, my buddies, he has the little sun visor lip on his that came with it back
Yeah,
it looks super nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
My manager doesn't prefer you guys in the shop.
Okay, we'll get out of here.
Just 'cause of insurance
Yeah,
purposes,
no worries. I'll get out. Thanks.
All right,
I'll let you guys
no
do the.
problem. Sorry to-
Sorry, no worries. I'll let you guys do the oil change. Well, that's always the issue, is that they don't want us filming, so we're not going to bust any laws. We're not going to bust their chops. Are nice guys, so let them change the oil. They didn't have 10W40, they didn't have 10W50, so we're going with 10W30. But since the oil is black as pitch, and there's probably a lot of metal shavings, it's probably a good idea anyway. So maybe the zinc additive will help. But fresh oil, a little bit of zinc, and maybe we can get that truck sounding and running just a little bit better. So Tommy, there's good news and there's bad news.
Yeah.
The good news is everybody here loves the truck.
Yeah.
Except for the manager. He didn't love it so much.
No.
The bad news is that they said there's oil over the rear main seal.
Yeah, well, I knew that. That's no surprise then.
You're not surprised by the fact that there's oil everywhere?
No.
All right, well, we have to go to the auto parts store anyway because we need the zinc additive.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get a filter. It's massive.
You can also get thicker oil.
Yeah, we could get thicker oil, have them put it in.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Ah, look at that. Look at that. That is ingenuity on display. You think, will they put in oil if you bring it?
Sure. I bet they will.
Why not? Why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah.
We'll find out. Yeah, hell yeah, let's go do it ourselves. All right, so plan B, we might be at plan C before the end of this afternoon, but plan B is to go get our oil and zinc and filter, bring it back to the guys over at Jiffy Lube and have them do the change.
Yeah, that's the plan.
In the oil filter, it's a 74 Ford F-250.
What year was it?
74
74.
Ford F-250. Hey, I think they might have it, but they're saying they have like a master pack, which is a whole bunch of them. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, he's got to go see if they could just sell us one.
I don't think they'll put this in there just for us though.
Why not?
I think we'll have to use their stuff.
Why would they put it in there for us?
Because what's their business model then?
We'll pay him.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll pay him.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if they don't want to put it in, at some point we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah, we
Right?
might as well at this point.
At this point, yeah, we might as well just do it ourselves. But let's see if they'll do it, okay?
Okay.
If not, did you find any zinc additive?
Let's see.
Let's see what we got here. Look at all this. Once upon a time, well, that's what STP is too, right?
Well,
STP was the original stuff.
Yeah.
Treatment, there it is. Oil treatment, STP. That's what that does. I think it thickens it up.
Contains zinc anti-wear
Yep.
agent.
Yeah, that's what STP is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. 5515.
Okay.
Take a look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
That's a big. Look at that thing, man. That is that'll choke a horse, or actually an elephant. Look at
Especially
that.
for a Ford F-250.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And we're gonna do these as well.
Okay.
And the
Thanks.
stop.
Those have got to be fake teeth. Look how tall that is. Dude, that is a tall truck.
Yeah, it's really tall. They were high from the factory. They were
yeah.
factory high riders. Yeah.
I mean, look, the hood is as high as the top of the Versa.
I know, that's crazy.
That's cool.
That's okay.
Oh, I wonder if you can get in there. Oh no, we can't get in there.
Yep, I'm stuck. This is not the way to go.
No, go all the way around. Maybe we can get back around. Go around and maybe we can get back. Oh, but look what we found. Look at that. See, sometimes
That's cool.
that is really cool. Check it out, guys.
It's like an old power wagon.
Yeah, how about that? Look what we found sitting in the parking lot.
That's really cool.
That is really cool. That is an old Dodge. I don't know what that is, Tommy. Do you
It's
know
a
what that is?
300 series truck, so it's
Yeah.
one of the heavier duty trucks. But
Yeah, that is really cool.
wow,
Wow.
Cool, step side.
Yeah, step side 300 Dodge.
and look, a J series
Oh
truck.
yeah, look at that.
20.
Wow. Who would have thought there are all these classic trucks hiding behind Jiffy Lube? I know you got a thing for that J series.
Yeah, I like those old Jeep trucks.
Yeah, they were really good looking trucks. All right, here's a question for you, Tommy. Which one has a worse ride, Big Green or Rusty Boy?
I think Big Green has a worse ride.
I'm gonna go with Rusty Boy. So Big Green rides like a bucking bronco. right? You bounce around like you're on a bucking bronco.
Yeah.
Rusty Boy
It's smooth as a
is
cushion.
smoother, but you bounce higher. So while you don't kind of hit as hard, you hit higher up, so you get a little more of a bounce.
I don't know.
They're both pretty.
I don't know. It's pretty soft in here. It's like a Lexus.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, it's like a Lexus riding on top of a 1974 F-250 Highboy. All right, let's try again.
Yeah.
All right. Tell you what, you go get the oil change.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go check out those old trucks behind here because they were pretty damn. Oh, you can come with me.
Yeah, I'll drop you off. Why don't you head go check them out?
It does sound good. It's from the back. Oh, that is badass. I love that truck.
That's cool.
All right, if it were your money,
Let's show them. Let's.
yeah, let's. All right, guys, if it were your money, which one would you go for? The old Jeep or the old Dodge? We'll show you both of them. Oh, he's got a stack on it, dude. Check it out. Could be a she. Ah, it's a he. Look at that. Look at the skull on the shifter.
That's so cool.
A J20.
Yep.
Limited edition duck. You know what the duck is? Here's the duck. I don't know what that duck is, but it's right there. That's gotta be aftermarket.
That's not factory.
That's not factory, no.
That's really cool.
Look at the stack on it, dude. Check it out.
It needs two of them.
Yeah, it does need two of them.
Well, I think this truck is
Yeah.
so much cooler.
Yeah, I agree. This is a much cooler truck.
300
Step
Dodge.
side. How crazy is that, man? Check it out. Step side. With the winch. With the old school winch.
Now there was a name for these trucks. I don't remember what it was, but it had to do with these refrigerator handles.
Yeah.
Because they looked like they were just off of a Frigidaire, or a period
Well, Google it.
refrigerator.
Let's find out. I'm surprised you know that, Tommy. Wow. Wow. And it's actually really clean. I mean, look, the body is impeccable. Now, I don't think it's moved for a long time. I'll tell you why, because there's a weed growing underneath it, and the rear and front tires are almost cracked through and out of there. Let me show you. Oh yeah, look at the front of that. How cool is that? All right, what'd you Google?
I can't find it.
You can't find it. Now
What
we're
do you guys know in the comments?
Yeah, if you know in the comments, let us know.
Remember what these were called?
I'll show the inside. Look at that.
That's such a cool truck. 4-wheel drive, of course.
Of course, four-wheel
Locking
drive
hubs.
lockers. Yeah, of course. Locking hubs,
Quad headlights.
quad headlights. Look at the inside again. Wow.
It's like honey.
It's like honey, man.
It's like cane syrup.
Sounds good. Yeah. So I'm not hearing the click anymore. Maybe when it's under load. But I'm not hearing the click. So they also had to fill in the power steering fluid.
Yeah, I didn't check it. I should have checked it, and that's great that they're doing that. Let's step out of the way.
But you're saying you're getting a new one?
Yeah, so one of our viewers,
Yeah?
we're gonna do a story in his truck. It's a fully restored Highboy. He's gonna give me his rebuilt system because we replaced it with from a newer model.
Cool.
So I might have a new system coming in.
All right. For a second there, I know it was going to start. This has turned out to be quite the adventure, Tommy.
Yeah, with old trucks, everything always is.
Yeah, we've had quite the adventure just getting the oil changed. There it goes.
Look at my holes. Running like a beast. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, there's only one thing left to do. That is put it in gear and see if we still have that clatter in the engine. See if we solve that issue.
Still there a little bit.
Give it a little bit of gas, would you?
Yeah, yeah. It's a Band-Aid. Well, did you really think it would have gone away?
Yeah, I really did think it was going to go away.
Well, okay, here's what happens a lot of times with these old FE engines too.
Yeah.
There's these little teeny weeny oiling valves that get clogged up.
Yeah.
And then they don't allow full lubrication. So that's probably largely what happened.
All right, are we going to go with that?
Yeah, and the camshaft being shot.
Yeah. Well, at least the oil is clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still there. You can still hear it.
still there.
Yeah. Here, let you guys listen to it. I'd say it sounds about the same.
Yeah, I don't think we changed anything.
Okay.
That's okay though.
Well, that just means we got to figure out a different solution.
Yep.
Are you, it's, you know, that Lincoln is yours. Are you leaning toward swapping out the engine?
Well, given that I have no money for a new engine.
That can't be. We call Ford.
Yeah, but Ford doesn't do transmissions for their crate engines.
Well, how about just an engine? Start with that.
Well, the transmission will take the engine. This transmission's pretty shot too. So we'll figure it out. We're a little bit stuck.
But we had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. It was a good afternoon.
We saw some
cool trucks.
we saw some cool trucks. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.
Bye.